Oh, I'm flying weed. Oh. Okay, in a different perspective from my workshop at the moment. I've borrowed a tripod camera and got that set up on the right hand side of my workbench. Now this wing is constructed from polystyrene foam. It's got several spars through it that's made from balsa wood on its edge, and then it's covered in brown paper. Now this is actually made up in 3 sections. The wingtips are separate sections and the centre piece is the 3rd section. Now this aircraft, I make my profiles out of Formica. This is benchtop Formica. I print them out on the profile using the profile. I can't remember the name of the program now, but anyway, there's plenty of stuff online to lead a builder in the right direction. And then once I glue the printout on here, I sand it out. It's got lots of holes in it so that I can pin it to the edge of a sheet of polystyrene. This profile is MH61, and the wingtips MH61 as well. So I've used these 2 profiles to cut that wingtip, and obviously the other one as well, because they're just mirror images of one another. And I've got 2 MH61 profiles, and they were used to cut this centerpiece. So that's how the aircraft was created. There's 2 spars here. There's one spar that you can probably just see it runs right through here. There's another one up here about there, and in addition I've put a piece of plywood in here right where the engine mount's going to be, to give the engine something to either glue to or screw to. The brown paper arrangement works really well, and I then paint it. Now somebody asked me in one of the comments in a previous video what sort of paint I'm using. That's what I'm using. This is Rust-Oleum Ultra Cover. It's a paint and primer in one go. It also bonds to plastic. Fast drying, indoor, outdoor, wood, metal and more, it says. This colour is actually aluminium. It's a metallic colour, which makes it look like it's actually an aluminium finish. I'll probably paint the other side. There's white there at the moment. I might paint that blue. Now this aircraft, what is it from wingtip to wingtip? It's 1.2 wingtip to wingtip. These profiles, what's the tip profile? They're 200 millimeters for the wingtip profile, and the center portion profile is, well, the look of that, 450 millimeters. Give you an idea of the size of this craft. It's quite light. I will get the scales out in a minute and weigh everything up. We've got all of our servos and engine, everything here. Now to keep the centre of gravity as far forward as possible, I've made up a foam block that I intend to stick there, and the battery will live in that pocket just there. I can keep this weight well forward. That's the intention anyway at this point in time. I've yet to fit ailerons. These ailerons will be made from foam board. flight test style ailerons, I think, made from foam board, and I'll cover them with packing tape just to enclose them in a plastic skin, try and stop them from delaminating or coming apart, and I'll fasten those ailerons onto there with the same packing tape. 30 amp speed controller there and a battery at the front. So that's going to be the general layout. Here you go, at the moment that's 828 grams.
Well, close to finishing this one. This is my wing. I've finally fitted the wingtips, ailerons and everything else. Had a bit of a struggle with getting the controls to operate correctly. We seem to have sorted that one out. Anyway, got a little bit of work to secure the wiring down onto the top of the wing and the receiver, but that'll be ready for a maiden very soon. And with a bit of luck, we'll let you know how it goes. And I've got no idea how well it's going to fly, but we're going to find out. I've never flown a flying wing before. And it shows. And it shows. Well, maybe not. To go back, try and figure out what that is.